Hello YTPC, this is Steve and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. Appreciate everyone stopping by, leaving your comments. You guys are all awesome out there. Smoking some Kentucky, and for Kentucky. Just opened the pouch. Not my first time having it, but I really like this blend. I had this last time I had a pouch of this was last time about this time, and I guess it made me want some more. And I gotta say, it's delicious. It really is. Drinking some water. I usually only drink water or tea with my pipe, but anyway, I'm smoking this in a Mark Tinsky pipe that you guys are quite familiar with. I've shown it a lot of times. Topic of conversation: Mike Philly Piper is having a giveaway, 500 subs. Mike's really come into his own in this community. He makes really great videos to watch while he's going to work every morning. Great contributor in the virtual pipe club community. I just really enjoy him and his demeanor. We're kind of similar. We have a lot of kids, getting life done. Mike's really into pipes and tobaccos, and so his guy is giving away a bunch of cool stuff. So you should make a video response for his giveaway. I've seen a number of you guys already have, but anyway, I'll put a link down below if you want to check it out. He asked what basically our favorite pipe was and manufacturer. So I thought I would just smoke the pipe. I've mentioned this before. I just pick a pipe though. I mean, if I had to save one pipe and I grabbed a number of my pipes, I'd be fine. But I do like this one. I think some of the attributes that I like about it are the wide bit. It's just easy to clench on this pipe. I also like the colors, the contrasting colors that are on this pipe. And I also kind of like the thicker walls on it. Just from a smoking perspective, the pipe stays pretty cool. And it's 9 mil, so that's awesome. But I kind of would say, I don't know if Mark Tinsky is my favorite maker of pipes, or if I really like Vaughn pipes. They're all mostly 9 millimeters, which is really nice. So I can look at most all their pipes and be like, oh, I could get it, buy it if I wanted to. I have 2 of their pipes. I don't have a lot. I don't have gobs of pipes, 15 or something. So I like, if I was recommending a brand to someone else, I would probably say Savinelli or Vaughn. But I've only bought one Savinelli, and that was an estate, which it smokes fine. I've gotten more into the straight pipes, and that's a bent. So I don't know. I guess Mark Tinsky, yeah, I think for right now, but it's not a super educated decision. but I would say that I like him the most. Hope that answers your question awkwardly. There's another VR that I was going to do, and that is Eagle Talon Piper Noose. Just started making videos. Got to 100 real fast. Friends with Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper. He has just getting started with his channel, so you can check it out. He asked 4 questions, which I thought I would answer. I'll also put a link for him below. Furthest I've been from home in miles, I'm gonna guess it's Vienna, Austria. 4,671 miles from where I currently live. I was touring Europe, and I think that's the furthest city east that I went. Been to Hawaii. I don't think that's further. I could have checked. I don't think so. Could be though, because I'm not so great on knowing how far Hawaii is. No, there's more time zones, I think. Anyway, where do you want to go? He mentioned Japan. I'll just go with that. Japan sounds great. Sometimes I think I would like to go. I don't know. I watch all this, watching a lot of World War II history stuff. Oh, it's gonna start raining on me. And it makes me want to go somewhere else, somewhere like Eastern Europe, like Romania or something. Be cost effective at least, comparatively to Japan. I don't know. All places are good places. Kind of. For me to go. What did I want to be when I grew up? Well, I wanted to be a farmer. Big time. I gave up on that only after I realized that you pretty much have to have land to be a successful farmer, and I did not have a land in my family. So I gave that up. I wish I maybe would have known some of the other careers in farming that maybe I could have gotten into. Might help me stay focused. Probably would have been real good to be an agronomist. I would have liked that. Something like that. But, oh well. What got me into the hobby? I've said this in a couple of my other videos, but essentially I had fond memories of when I was touring Europe, when we went to Vienna, Austria, and this other stuff. A guy had a pipe, and it smelled pleasant, and I don't know, at the time it was just weird because he let me smoke it, but it didn't have any flavor or anything. But it smelled good. And so it just, I don't know, I just got the nudge to be like, I think it would be so cool to learn to smoke a pipe, so when I sat around a fire outside, I could smoke a pipe and just relax and have fun. So, that's why I started. So I asked my wife, hey, do you mind if I smoke a pipe? She said, no, that's fine. Well, then I ran into the mistake of finding the YTBC. And you guys have seen all the videos about the YTPCA, the anonymous calling out. Well, I'm pretty sure the YTPC is the fault of all of those situations. So, yeah. Run while you still can. Now I'm making videos. How weird is that? All from an idea of, oh, I'd like to smoke a pipe around a fire. Yeah. a year later, I'm starting making videos about pipes and pipe tobacco. We're getting close to 2 years now making videos. What am I doing? All right. Some other things that going on. Dang rain. It's gonna stop. It's just sprinkling. There's a lot of great YTPCers out there, and Dan is one of them. Apparently, he was part of the community before. Took a break, started a new channel. I didn't go digging in the depths, but he certainly got a great channel, very entertaining. Put a link down below to Dan's Smokey Dan channel over in Wales, and he sent me a package. We had offered to do some trade, and I sent him some tobaccos. He sent me a crap ton, especially considering tobacco's expensive over there in the UK. He sent me some Royal Jersey. Never had. These have the they're like pouches, so then that might be more what people are used to with seeing that one. Very cool. I want to try that one. And then we have Germain's Gold Leaf. RR. I don't know what the RR stands for. Sounds delicious. Royal Jersey Perique. Never heard of this one, so that'll be good to try. Some Bulks Bosun Cut Plug, which is awesome. It's the best. It's probably the best Lakeland, I think. Well, one of these other ones is really good too. And then this, another 50 grams of Ennerdale, which is very perfumey. The beginning of that bowl on that one is a bit intense. Well, once you get into it, it settles down a bit, and it's nice. And then was super excited that I could get some more Revor plug. Really like this one. It's pretty strong, nicotine wise, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was delicious. To me, it was kind of in the wheelhouse, stronger in flavor, but wheelhouse of 3Ps. Pearson's plug. And then sent me this cool sack that he sewed out of a letter. And he sent 2 tampers, not just one. So he has this, wow. Sorry, he has these soup can tampers. And it's on Instagram, soup can tampers. And he was kind enough to send me some over these. I'm not sure if all of these are melted down soup cans, because that would be really interesting. I guess, Dan, you can comment on that. But he also makes like nubbers for cigars. Super cool. Feel great in the hand. Look great. This be fun. I don't know. Sometimes I'm always like, oh, I'm into woodworking. It'd be fun to get into metalworking, welding, and that sort of stuff. Just a good skill to learn, but I haven't done it. Used a plasma cutter once. It's crazy. I had some cigars I was going to show you that I bought, but the sprinkles is not going to let that happen. So basically, I ended up buying a mason jar to just throw them in. This is going to have to be my humidor. I'll have to stick this downstairs. So I bought a couple different cigars in here to try. I did try some of the ones that Charlie Booker Boynton sent me. I think the mouth stuff is just smoke irritation. You know, the less I smoke, the less irritated I am in the mouth, and the more I smoke, the more irritated I am. And cigars was no different. If anything, it's probably more comparable to when I don't smoke with a filter, because cigars aren't filtered. So there's just some harshness that wasn't necessarily in flavor, because I can't compare a filtered cigar. I guess it's maybe possible to put the cigar in here with a filter but yeah, cigars are a flavor for me that are interesting every once in a while. It's fun to experience, but man, I like pipe tobacco way more. But now I have like enough cigars to last me a long time, because I don't smoke too many cigars. Yeah, so that's good. I also wanted to do a shout out for a pipe and strings and things channel. I guess he was making videos before, because he said I'm back. I don't know. I'm not familiar to the previous. And I'm always a go forward guy. What does that mean? I'm like, it is so hard to keep up with the YTPC, let alone go back in someone's channel and watch old videos. So if I see one of your videos, I don't go back at all. I just go forward. There's some exceptions to that, but pretty much that's how I roll. Anyway, you should check out his channel. He is wanting to give away some stuff, and is going to do it when he hits 100 subs, which I hope getting him 100 subs will help encourage him to make more videos. Really great guy, interesting content. Yeah, and it would be awesome if you got to 1,000, because then you could do lives, and I think lives with him would be great. So now all the business is done, and I'm sure I've spent like 15 minutes going through all this. What's going on? Not much. My mom's coming. She lives like 8 hours away, so it doesn't happen too often. It's good to see family. So I hope this weekend goes well for that. Yeah, just watching a lot of football. I really enjoy watching football. Kind of interesting how the idea of instant replay, like being an addition to the game, but also like a subtraction to the game. I don't know if you've ever been to a physical game for like the NFL or even high school or any of that stuff for that matter. You're kind of limited to what you can see, so you get less upset. Now They got every single angle, every direction. You know exactly when that was a garbage call. Every time. Now, granted, the rest makes big enough mistakes that you don't need that to still get upset at some level. But, man, I don't know. I don't like getting upset about the rules being followed or not followed or whatever, but it happens. I'm also still playing some Ultimate Frisbee, and I gotta tell you, it is hard keeping up, running around for an hour and a half. But it is fun, and I really enjoy it. Can't believe we're just a couple days away from halfway through October already. I have a feeling it'll feel like we skipped fall and went straight to winter, because the switch is going to happen real fast because it's been so nice. But anyway, really enjoy this Kentucky blend. It's a more soft Kentucky blend. A lot of the ones that are upfront Kentucky can be a bit intense. I also realized that apparently I'm being a bad piper in that I don't have any cake in the bottom fifth of my bowl. Any of them. None of them do I smoke all the way down. I think before, when I didn't have filters, it was because it was wet and dottly or whatever at the bottom. Now, I think it's just, maybe I'm bad at packing my pipe. It works for good for most of the bowl, and then I get down to the bottom, and then it's really hard to keep it lit. And I just hate trying to keep it lit at the bottom, because it usually tastes different, and for me, a lot of times it tastes not as good, and maybe there's more nicotine at the bottom because all the other tobacco's smoke gone through it or whatever. I don't know. So if I've already had too much smoking, I'm just kind of being like, I feel like I should be done. I feel like I've smoked enough. So I kind of just give up on the bottom. I try to keep it lit, and then it's kind of just done. And maybe that's a thing of the flakes. Like, I pretty much only have been smoking flakes lately. If I smoke non-flake tobacco, it's less than an issue. I'm able to smoke further down, but I don't know. I don't build cakes on my pipes very quickly anyway. Like, that is how much flake I have on my, not flake, cake on my current pipe. All right. And that is like a year and a quarter. I've never reamed it. So I gotta say, trying to put cake on the bottom of my bowls is kind of like, well, I feel like I'll have to, I don't know how much it's worth it to just be like, yeah, it's gonna be some work, but it's worth it. And I should just take all my pipes and just put a little bit in the bottom and just smoke only that. Or if it's just, don't care. I don't know. You guys will have to help guide me. It's still raining. Alright, I'm ending this thing. Bye.